Good morning, breathers. Top of the morning to you, as the Irish would say. So, for young children, it's imperative that the mothers and the fathers help them to breathe through their nose. It's imperative. The tongue, I mean, it's hard to do, but I mean, we're born being nose breathers. We are born to breathe nasally. That's our normal. Look at all the mammals in the world, except for maybe the dog when they're hot. That's they have to evaporate use their tongues for evaporation. But all the other mammals, including dogs, mostly are nose breathers. So the idea is, close your mouth, put your teeth together. Don't grit them, just resting together. Your tongue should be on the roof of your mouth, just behind the front teeth. And interesting side fact is that when you swallow, the tongue produces force on your maxilla. And because of that force, it spreads it out. So if you're a mouth breather from a young age and continue, your maxilla is more dome shaped, and it interferes with one, your nasal cavity. It goes up into where it's supposed to be your nasal cavity, where the air is supposed to be going through the turbinates, circulating, being filtered, pressurized, humidified, and then shot down into your lower lobes. And so children need to be encouraged to breathe through their nose. So it spreads out the maxilla, like mine's pretty high arched, but it spreads out the maxilla, and so that the roof of your mouth is not a V shape, it's more of a nice open dome situation. And what that does is it allows for the teeth to come in. It allows room for your teeth. Whereas if you're a mouth breather, your maxilla is conical shaped, sort of, and your teeth, your jaw, your upper jaw, caves in, and there's not enough room for all your teeth. So therefore, you need braces, and just complication after complication. And there's some there are real benefits through nasal breathing, and some real adverse situations through mouth breathing. So, moms and dads, your young children, for their lung health, for their dental health and their mental health and their ongoing physical health, they should be encouraged to breathe nasally. And there's games you can do. You can do a humming game. Little kids like that, and that gives them the mind-body connection. They can say, "Hey, we're gonna be a bee. This is what a bee sounds like." Their tongue is on the roof of their mouth. They're increasing fivefold the nitric oxide in their nasal cavity. When they breathe that's a vasodilator. It's also antiviral, antibacterial. You're protecting them on so many levels, but you're also training them, and so we can retrain ourselves as well. So what's interesting, though, is the tongue, when we swallow, what they say, we swallow maybe 2,000 times a day, something like that. It ends up, the cumulative pressure is quite a lot. It's, I forget how much they said. This is information from Patrick McEwen and also from Anders Olsen. And I don't think James Nestor talked about that, about the pressure. He did talk about tongue on the roof of the mouth so that the airways would be free. And if you're breathing through your mouth, your tongue can't be on the roof of your mouth. Your tongue's hanging out like it's not supposed to be. So nasal breathing for children, for their health, for them to perhaps not have to have braces, because we can do this formation naturally. We can strengthen our nasal passages. We can strengthen our respiratory airways. We shouldn't all have to wear braces. So there's a ton of pressure, but put the tongue on the roof of your mouth, and there's a tongue. Gee whiz. There's a ton of pressure put on the roof of your mouth over the whole course of a day by breathing through the nose. When we swallow, our tongue presses up against the roof of our mouth, exerting force, which helps the formation, especially in young children. So it's important. Give it a try, breathers. Um, as always, shut your mouth, save your life. Coach Couch out.